One second you could be having the best day of your life, eating steak and fries with a good movie on, and then life always gonna find a way to remind you that you're just flesh and bones. It be times like this that truly show us how we're not as special as we may seem in our heads. And when the moments hit, you be feeling like God making an example out of you. We talking about the most humbling experiences today, and we're not gonna waste no time. Finals just passed. I hope y'all did well. But you already know one of the most humbling things can be failing an exam. And best believe when I was younger, I had my moments where I'd be try-harding. I was one of them kids treating test like an NBA championship game. What can I say? I was hungry. But as a college student, you realize exams aren't the same at all. Some exams are free as hell. They be super easy. Have you thinking that you're not even in university for real. But most times, these exams will quite literally bend you over and make you into an example. You walk out the room after an exam sometimes, and you already know it's either you cooked or got cooked. And there was definitely times I thought I was hooping, putting up generational numbers to get a 57 of doom, and it's no curve on the exam. Professors be doing all types of wicked shit, like giving you full-blown study sheets, knowing damn well they finna Uno reverse your ass and throw a whole random set of questions on that exam. All I can say is pass or fail the exam, you just be happy that it's over and look forward to the next one. Because when you pass, it's all sunshines and rainbows. But when you fail, you gotta start crunching numbers, making sure you don't fail the class or just spend another band to do it all over again. Getting curved in public. It wouldn't be me if I didn't give the best relationship advice. I know most of y'all isn't even approaching in public, men and women, and it's almost 2026, so I don't even blame you. Every single thing that has plagued the dating market has peaked. But for my people out there who have put themselves out there, especially in a public setting, you know how critical that should get. Now, shooters is gonna shoot. You probably gonna approach somebody in the dining hall, maybe the gym, maybe even at a party. If you're unlucky and it's not just a simple no, or a boyfriend badge of doom, or a girlfriend badge of doom, sometimes you might genuinely get fried. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen with my own two eyes my peoples get laughed at in their face, straight up left unheard, or just sometimes walked out on like you're a side character. It feels like a humiliation ritual for real, but it builds character. At the end of the day, they probably just not for you. They can't understand your excellence. But I got some good news for you.
You're not the only one.
Fumbling and taking L's is practically a combination of the last two, but I'm talking on a generational scale. I mean like wetting the bed, breaking your arm type of L's. The kind of L's you just want to take to the grave and hope no one's seen or heard a thing, because the worst thing about going out bad is getting progress reports from peers you don't even know about your own life. The margin of error is just too wide. You stuttered while public speaking, none of your jokes are hitting for nothing on that specific day, everyone seems to kind of hate you out of nowhere, your pants are starting to feel tight. And worst of all, food is expensive and the cost of living is also expensive. Tripping, and I'm not talking about getting rage baited. I'm a clumsy I feel like I mentioned this a while back. I had a whole video beefing with gravity. I can't even really make y'all understand, to be honest. I fell downstairs in front of groups of people, and I'm not talking like one step. I mean like the whole flight on some Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry type of tumble and fall. I've slipped and busted shit out of my collarbone before. I've slipped and busted open my head one time. Had to get surgery and all of that. My whole head was like a bottle of ketchup. It was crazy. But tripping is like a top, bottom, or a lost moment. I can't lie. It takes 1 second to go out bad, and it looks crazy, but it's a part of the human experience. It happens to the best of us and the clumsiest. Following up is then going to the hospital. That's another humbling moment, because if you ever been to the hospital, just about nothing good happens there except for the lives that get saved. I know, it's crazy, the more you know. But when you're in these types of environments, you see all types of people that are going through some stuff that would scare a Victorian child. In my experience, I hate the hospital. Being in that little stretcher and you just hear that beep, 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 that's gotta cause some kind of mental turmoil. Pair that with the mid-hospital food, which is on par with school food, then it's damn near survival of the fittest, and you're just hoping your body locks in so you could get up out of there. Stay healthy, y'all. Getting caught talking to yourself is a slightly unique experience. I know it's a certain percentage of people who don't even have an inner monologue. I am not one of those people. I have several at all times. Y'all gotta realize there was really a point I was just talking to myself on this, talking to ghosts in a real way. I had to just feed my delusions, and now we're here and I see all y'all lovely comments and I really appreciate it. But early on, I would get walked in on all the time, whether it was while brainstorming ideas like this or just straight up recording, and with some of the things I be saying, it could get taken out of context real quick. For all my content creators or self-conversationalists, y'all some real ones, but y'all know having people see you in that mode, they might think you schizo, but we not. We're just built different. Alright, this video too short and I promise y'all I'm gonna hold it down, so we're doing honorable mentions. First mention, gotta go to pulling a push door. If you've done this, I'm really gonna violate you. I'm sorry. Reading is super fundamental. Don't forget that, y'all. Y'all over here trying to enter a business establishment and you over here pulling on a push door, and you know it be loud as hell when you do it too. Got everyone inside and outside cracking their necks looking at you like you about to break the door on some Rampage Jackson-ish. Whole time you just trying to get inside. That's why I be using the handicap door, you know, pressing the little button, feel me? Taking out the trash. Stay with me now. When I take out the trash, whether it's summer or winter, my fit is gonna be questionable and booty. Now, most people don't care, but it'll always be when you're in that top 10 worst trash day fit of all time that everyone wanna be outside. Hair looking all crazy, I got 2 different shoes on, and my shirt is wrinkly. Now, you don't gotta come outside every second of the day looking like a baddie, but at the same time, you'd be hauling soggy bags of garbage while wearing this fit. I damn near look homeless. And I'm gonna be honest, it'd be a little humiliating. I don't even believe the most confident person in the world don't be a little thrown off by these day-to-day occurrences, because at the end of the day, you're gonna throw the trash away and go back into your house. But you was definitely speed walking, don't lie. Stuttering is truly an interesting handicap, because for those with a speech impediment, I know that shit must be bad. But even in general, stuttering over your words have you sound like you got hit with a taser. And I be doing it all the time, sounding like Porky Pig shit, talking about something. Lock in. Last mention for another truly humbling experience is an ego death. I play around a lot, but when your ego dies, it's essentially losing your sense of self and disassociating from the world as a whole. You lose the whole me this, me that. This is typically experienced after some insane life occurrences or deep inner work mixed with some meditation. Now, of course, people achieve this in more extreme ways, but the gist is that when you lose this ego, you gain a newfound consciousness. After this, you won't be the same. You won't look at life the same or people the same. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You just start to be deeply connected to reality and realize you're not this special above all person. It seems obvious, but not for everyone. You are free from trying to perform and be perfect. There's no reason to show out or prove anything to anyone. You get to find your authentic self through all the flaws and stop participating in this costume party we call life, because after all, this is the only one you get. That got deep, don't let that go over your heads, but each of these experiences are super humbling, so I'm gonna throw a Google form in the comments and description. I'm pointing down right now, but y'all can't see me. Leave your most humbling experience. I'm not the biggest YouTuber, but if we get enough entries, I'll for sure make a follow video, and I can always go more in depth, and that time will come very soon. Click on that link. Don't be lazy, don't be shy, go type something out. We're not gonna judge you, just a little bit. And better yet, you can even leave something down in the comments too. I'm gonna interact with. Don't forget who you are, and don't let none of this mundane life stuff make you forget that you're him or that you're her. Keep bossing up, keep doing your thing. We in this together. I love you. See you soon.